Are you really going to drink piss to see if someone has diabetes? Is that?
Yeah, actually, no.
Well, yeah, he's going to do a little dipstick thing.
Yeah, we're going to do a... what you want to talk about?
Clooney is Batman? I'm trying to
No,
think.
it's fucking Christian Bale. When he does the...
I was doing the Adam West.
Yeah, he's way more Adam West than Christian
Yeah,
Bale.
no, I thought I saw the Adam West.
I hear a little Christian Bale when he goes deeper with the voice, too.
Oh, Harvey Dent can be trusted. Okay, now I get it.
All right, we're
10 minutes
so
later
on the wrong page. We were thinking of two different Batmans.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
No.
So before we move on, should Doug should get that taken care of as soon as possible?
Oh, no, not necessarily.
He's all right for a while?
My doctor said, if it's not bothering you, don't worry about it.
Yeah, if it's not growing, it's not bothering you. You're not having any pain with it. You have
It
any of
bothers
those
other
things.
people. It doesn't bother me at all.
It's not that bad, really.
No, it's not bad, and it's totally
It's all right.
reducible. So I'd leave it alone.
All right.
Now, if it ever gets to where you can't reduce it,
Where
you
I
know,
can't
it's-
push it
you
back
can't
in.
push it back in. Then
My guts are hanging out. I can't get them back in my stomach. It's all going so cold. Johnny, I can't feel nothing in my legs.
that would be an indication to get it looked at.
Yes, it would.
I don't want to, it's enough of my belly button. If you're going to drink
Yeah, you
piss,
wanna
I
see
don't
this?
want to slow up the parade.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I want to see. No.
Are you sure this isn't just something he's into? I can drink piss and see if you have diabetes. You can bukkake me and I can tell your sperm count.
Fucking your pal Joe Rogan has been drinking pee all over the fucking place. He didn't do it on our show, though. A little mad at Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fucking Joe rules, but he went
Drinking
on...
his own piss?
Yeah.
Why?
But he comes in here, he didn't do it. I'm like, what the fuck, Joe?
Why is he doing that?
It's. I read.
He thinks it's
I
good
read an
for
article on it. It's supposed to be really good for you. Is that true, Dr. Steve?
I don't think so. I mean,
I hear that's
it's
where all the
waste-
vitamins are. So you put them
Someone
right
said
back
you
in your
put it
fucking
on
here's
your
the thing.
hair, it'll grow your hair back.
the reason there's
People are
vitamins.
just saying shit, and people are really
Yeah.
They're dumping their own
Just
piss
from
on their
saying
head.
that on the air, there's going to be at least one guy that does it that's all fucking so afraid of balding.
It's waste products. I mean, the reason that there's vitamins in your piss is because your body didn't need them, so you pissed them out. There's,
So why force the issue and re-drink it? Doesn't your body?
That's
go
what I'm
like,
saying.
I just
No,
got rid of it.
it's crazy. And there was this boxer that just fought recently, and that was part of his training was that he would drink his own urine because he wanted to quote unquote reclaim these vitamins. And the thing is, just take a fucking
That's
vitamin.
being really fucking
Thank you.
cheap.
Thank you.
I'm not wasting vitamins. Not when there's good ones in my piss. I didn't use all mine from yesterday.
You can buy.
You
a
know how
bottle-
much these things cost? There's a recession.
You can buy a bottle of one a day for like $1.
Your mother making you drink piss so you save on vitamins.
It's in China. You would kill for that piss.
Look at how yellow your urine is. That means this is chock full of vitamins that are perfectly good. Don't give me that face.
Dr. Steve, by the way, is in New York to do his radio show live, which is cool. Weird Medicine's on Saturday, tomorrow night?
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
9 to midnight?
9 to midnight.
Very,
You
very
kids
cool.
are going to sit there until you drink your urine. No television.
Get the egg timer out.
Yeah.
You got to drink it.
Remember that shit? Your fucking legs were falling asleep when they had something. My parents had a rule: whatever you didn't eat for dinner, you had to eat for fucking breakfast.
Breakfast. We had that for a while.
Everybody else is eating waffles and pancakes. You're trying to cut through some cube steaks,
Asparagus.
Steak.
dry
yes.
rice.
Sam has no
That fucking cold
Cube
tendon.
steak. Yep.
Sam has no concept because he had the perfect fucking parents growing up. I met him.
Yeah.
They didn't make you do any of this shit.
I cleaned my plate.
Have you ever sat at the fucking dinner table for hours after everyone else left because you couldn't finish your fucking meal?
I never had to do it for hours, but I had to clean my plate on occasion.
A lot of our parents were sick fucks.
Have you ever
That's torture.
thrown tuna casserole behind a bookcase and then tried to say that you ate it? Days later it starts smelling. And then your mom takes the paddle that your dad for some reason saved from his fraternity, aims for your ass and hits your lower back.
No, I did.
No?
That's too visual.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that might have happened to Bill Burr. No?
No, I used
We
to
had to
hide.
figure out how to fucking Houdini your own fucking food.
I used to hide vitamins, daily vitamins,
Where'd you hide them?
drawers.
Oh. In your drawers?
You are out of control, man.
I got a little crazy when I was a kid, but I'm over that.
I've met his parents. Trust me. Perfect. They got the perfect family.
Perfect
over there.
parents, and yet he's a psychopath.
Yeah. Well, he's
Well,
a
I mean,
psychopath. Yes, he is.
not a psychopath.
All right. Well, so Dr. Steve's doing his show. Bill, he's got a good radio show, dog. Weird Medicine.
Yeah, it's fun.
It really is.
It's
Because
fun.
people call up with the most fucked up shit, and he has a way of dealing with it and making it
How do
interesting
you
and kind of
find,
funny and shit.
How do you find those doctors that are like, you know, the one I was telling you, like they have like the stem cell crystals?
Oh,
that's not even like approved.
Yeah, you find them on the internet because some of them are nuts, and some of them there may be something there. You know,
Anyone you can recommend? Any rogue guys? That you can say on the air?
I'm about as rogue as I know, to be honest with you, because
you got the rogue voice, dude. You definitely sound like.
Do that.
We're going in.
I mean, this is
no landing lights, no parachutes.
Fuck yeah, man.
Well, we've got the only uncensored medical show in the history of radio that I know of,
right.
And it's not so much.
Censorship has fucked up so many good medical radio shows.
Well,
good point, Doug. Good point. No, he's got this underground.
That for half a second.
It's not so much that we're dropping F-bombs, it's that the audience can call in and ask anything that they want to ask without any regard to content. You know?
Yeah.
If I fuck my girl in the shitter too many times, is her asshole gonna fall out?
Oh, yeah, so you heard our first show.
He's got a fucking following, man. God bless him, man.
Hey, I get a medical question.
For real?
Yeah, it's Butters related of all things.
By the way, Butters is obsessed with making me one of those fucking necklaces, and I haven't been able to get back to him. Are they good necklaces?
I have no idea what
All right.
It's probably some fucking.
He keeps emailing me, and he wants this. I go, just make me a necklace. He goes, no, I need your measurements for a fucking necklace.
Yeah, he's an odd kid. Well, we
just make me a necklace, Butters, and I'll be happy.
We had a UFC, the last pay-per-view. We had a party at the house, and Butters comes over. And at some point, everyone's joking around, and it's after the fights, and it's all fucking testosterone-driven drunk talk. And someone made a joke about Kegels, and the fucking exercise a woman does for the fucking listeners to get her pussy tight after she has a kid. And someone and Butters goes, "Oh, I do Kegels all the time." And the party stops. Of course. Like, do you even know what you're talking about? He's like, yeah, the exercises, and I don't know if someone was putting words in his mouth because he kind of like you do ass Kegels. What are you trying to keep your ass pussy tight? Don't want to get all loosey goosey down in your shit pussy. And he said it was like. And it was someone goaded him into saying it, I think. But he said you do that to stop from coming too quick.
Yeah.
Is that actually a medical thing?
There are people that feel that helps. And what you do is if you're doing it at home, you masturbate and then start doing the Kegels at the just before you start to ejaculate.
All right.
And you can put your thumb over the pee hole too, just to give you an uncomfortable feeling. It's not so much
Is this Top Gun jacking?
Yeah, I get it. I got it. It's visual, but it's awesome.
Very good.
And then you can back off.
Watch the canopy goose.
Doug Stanhope gets visual of the day.
But it's actually a way to help treat premature ejaculation.
All right. Well, because Butters doesn't get laid. That's why I found his answer suspect when he was finally. Someone said, "Do you mean to do that to stop from coming?" And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, Butters is sticking things in his ass. And it's getting all sloppy down in his shit pussy.
Why don't you just rub one out before you hook up with the girl?
Yeah, that's
why don't you just not care?
Or that.
It's way easier, and you don't need a doctor.
Is that Butters online? That's what Butters looks like?
Yeah, that's Butters.
Shit, Butters.
Wow.
He's not going to shoot up any schools, is he? Holy fuck, man. What the hell of a look?
That's my Butters.
Butters is all right. All right, so Dr. Steve. By the way, every time Dr. Steve comes in, he sticks a finger up someone's ass. What? We're letting you off the hook this time?
Well, after Tippy Tom, you and I kind of had a deal that I didn't have to do that anymore. And also, I think
why is Bill covering his ears?
The fucking homeless guy you stuck your finger up. That was worse. Well, that wasn't as bad as a cadaver.
He also did Big A. He also did Big A's ass, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Big A's ass.
Did he start talking clearly?
Yes. We forced him to do it, and the grand finale, it was Tippy Tom. Holy shit!
Yeah, wow.
What? Here it is.
And he was.
Is it online? Where's it online?
Just Google it. Tippy Tom prostate.
Oh, check this asshole out. All right.
Tom, you want to tell us what's going on?
Ow, it hurts.
I hadn't even started yet.
Yeah, he hasn't even started.
Tom.
Dr. Steve behind him.
Up here now. Come on, man. Get rid of. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. Your prostate is normal size. Amazingly. Normal on it at all, and we're checking you for blood right now.
Oh, that's the most.
You got to pull some blood out of me, man.
No. We're checking what we got out of your rear end.
Oh, you get it from where?
That is hilarious.
We hope we don't find it.
Yeah. I missed that old fucking.
Did you
Steve,
find
though.
anything wrong with Tippy?
Well,
It's a miracle!
Oh yeah, we found something wrong with Tippy Tom. He's no longer with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's fucking dead. Sucks.
Less than a year after I proclaimed him perfectly healthy, too. I might add.
That's good to admit to two countries, Dr. Steve. No, he
what did
passed
he-
in May, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
What did he die of? Just being outside? And
I don't even.
He fell and he hit his head when he was drunk and he just didn't get up.
Last time we saw him, his legs were like twice the size. We all were like, "Oh fuck, this isn't going to end well." And Dr. Steve, and to give him credit, tried everything to get the guy, a little healthier. Got him
Yeah, we got him hooked up with a clinic and
clinics and doctor's appointments, and he went to some of them, right?
he refused.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he refused in the end to go.
All right, is a guy like that, was he ever normal? Was he just like a regular dude?
We got to know him pretty well, yeah. He had left his family and everything.
He had a business.
He had a business in Reno. What was
happened?
Some fucking
House painter or something?
Yeah, like cleaned
washing
windows
or
and
something,
paint. Yeah.
But do you
owned
think
the
he was a
business.
normal guy that could have sat at this table and conversed like we do? Because I'm a drunk, and I've been drunk every night for 25 years or whatever. And I mean, how do you become that guy from us?
Yeah.
Like, I've tried hard, and I'm still a normal,
That's a great
functioning
question.
human being.
How do you go from having a wife and a family to being on a radio show, homeless with somebody's
He
finger in
had
his
a
ass?
wife and family that were fucking a Cops episode type of wife and family would be my guess.
There's
I don't
just-
know him personally, but anyone like
Is
that.
it the gene or something?
Well, there's grades of addiction. There's no question about that. And there probably is some genetic component to it because if you have an alcoholic in your family, you're more likely to be an alcoholic. You're not doomed to be an alcoholic. But we're learning about receptors in the body, and the people that become the crazy alcoholics tend to not produce a certain receptor in the body as much as quote unquote normal people do, and so they're more prone to, and it's a pain and pleasure receptor, so they're more prone to alcoholism. So,
but I'm saying, sober, that guy's would still be somewhat of a
Dude,
punch drunk, a dummy.
He was pretty fucking funny and quick. That Tippy Tom, for
Yeah.
real. He had timing.
Did he
man.
grab the horn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that
he
was
did all
him.
that on his own, man.
He had
he had comedic timing for real. The
did.
guy
All
was
right.
fucking funny.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, fucking funny, man. Tippy Tom was.
And those were Anthony's, and Anthony. of course,
There's a
wouldn't touch
young
him again.
fucking Tippy Tom pic. I know it's radio, but for Doug, looks pretty fucking. You've seen that guy
What?
a million fucking times, right?
See that? Let me see
million
that
fucking
first one.
times you've seen that guy just hanging out on a fucking pier with a beer
And that
and a
couldn't
cigarette.
That's not even that long ago because he's wearing a South Park T-shirt.
Yeah, so he went bad like quick. 10 years he went from that to dying alone on the streets in New York City.
Jesus.
Yeah,
You know what? If you're
about
going to
10.
die in any city, this is the city.
There you go.
You know? Fuck
Yeah,
that.
I wish I was dead most of the time I'm here.
All right, Dr. Steve. So we're not doing the fingers up the butt this time. What do we got?
Yeah, I wonder if we even could do it in this environment over here now.
Shit.
You know,
No shit. We were checking people's prostates.
I'm going to tell you. I mean, I'm going to preface all of this that I pitched this like to Steve 3 months ago. And
Yeah, they've been fucking dealing with
they
this for 3 months.
approved it.
It's a dumb little bit.
last night at 9
Yeah, I
o'clock
know.
with all these
Stipulations.
Stipulations.
I had to
and
write an
stuff,
email.
so-
Thank you so much.
you
I learned from
Working so
Evan to
hard
try to
on
throw
this.
out big words like that. Stipulations. I fucking nailed it.
They waste their time with this shit. It's an easy, quick bit. Just shut up.
Yeah.
It's satellite radio, and it's a doctor.
And so all the fun's
Why did it take 3 months?
all the fun's been sucked out of it, but we'll do the best we can.
Oh, really?
Well, don't you think? But well, we'll see.
Nah, I think there's some.
We'll let the audience. be the
There's some
judge.
potential here. So what are you going to do?
Well, what we're doing is I've got some of my folks from Weird Medicine, and 2 of them are diabetic. And in the old days, like in ancient Greece, and I'm sure Hippocrates did this, they would notice that certain people pissed like racehorses, and they called it diabetes because it means, that's Greek for siphon. So, and the only way that they could tell the difference between people with high blood sugar and people who had brain tumors that made them piss like a racehorse was to taste their urine. And they called diabetes with sugar in it mellitus, meaning tastes like honey. And then they had the stuff that tastes like water, insipidus. So there's diabetes insipidus and diabetes mellitus. So, and those names have been carried we still use those names today. But that's where the origin of those words were. Now, up until about 100 years ago, maybe it was 50 years ago, doctors still tasted urine.
Is there going to be a pop quiz?
You bring
I
so
love this
much
shit.
class to a piss drinking gag.
I know. What the fuck?
All right.
All of
I
a
just got that
sudden,
feeling. I'm in biology class again.
Well, I'm just setting up the history. So, mellitus means tastes like honey. And so up until like 50 years ago, doctors still tasted urine to see if their patients
I'm
were
gonna interrupt
diabetic.
here, but I would just love if we could just smash cut to us in a bar being drunk, trying to act like we read what he just said. The Greek word diabetes.
diabetes insipidus means that's like when you piss like a racehorse, lady.
We've been using it for years. Sorry, go ahead.
You want to make out?
Yeah, exactly.
So, one of the reasons that we developed physician's assistants was so that we didn't have to taste the piss anymore. So I've got my assistant here, Double-Vasectomy Todd from the Weird Medicine Show, and we've also got PA John, and he's coming in. We've got a lawyer just to make sure that we don't do anything untoward.
Just for a quick backstory, double vasectomy.
His tubes were so vigorous that took 2 vasectomies to take care of him.
Hey,
so
right
that's
on.
his radio name.
All right.
So this is Todd, and he'll be our tester today, and he's going to play the part of the old-timey doctor.
What the fuck?
And we have Pat and everybody else has given urine samples, and they're in marked.
So, Todd, what do you do for a living? Funny you should ask.
What the? Who the? Big A's here too?
Yeah,
Is he
Big
part
A's
of
here.
this?
Oh, yeah. Well, we just figured Big A P's got to be funny.
Right.
So we got Big A, 2 controlled diabetics, and then Pat from Moonachie, who is an uncontrolled diabetic right now. We're working on that.
Okay.
And he's going to be our test subject. So what the trick is
Wait,
that
the dude with the sleeve is a fucking doctor?
No. He's an old timey doctor. He's a barber, actually. They were the original.
But you
doctors,
taught him
so.
what to taste for?
Yeah. Sure. I mean,
Why don't you fucking taste this?
because, like I said, that's why we invented physician's assistants, so we don't have to taste the damn urine.
Well, Pat from Moonachie's is going to taste like eggnog. Well, that's going to be my guess.
What I'm hoping is Pat had a blood sugar of about 400 this morning, so he gave us a nice maple syrup, a dollop of maple
What the
syrup,
fuck is he doing?
and then we're going to work on.
I'm pretty much
He's a
paying.
human IHOP.
I'm pretty much paying for his medical care at this point.
Yes, you are.
Then fucking do the right thing, Pat.
And by the way, you
Sorry.
won the Weird
Just showed
Medicine.
everyone I'm actually a good guy. That was stupid.
You won the Weird Medicine
Don't
Philanthropy
you have those
Award this
finger
year.
pokey blood machines that can do this? Just curious.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're just recreating a
this is what
historic
they-
event in
Old
the
school.
history of
You know
medicine.
when they used to use fucking what? Slugs and shit?
Leeches,
and
yes.
leeches and all that
It's
crap.
like when you go to
I still use them.
It's like when you go
It's
to
homeopathic.
It's like when you go to Sturbridge Village.
Yeah. Old Sturbridge Village.
And they
sure.
start churning butter.
I've been to that hellhole. All right, can we bring in Big A and all those guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sturbridge Village reference.
That's a great reference.
So what we're going to
give
do
you a
is
reference of the day, Bill.
Just only because I knew he was from Worcester.
Oh.
All right.
Double-Vasectomy Todd doesn't know which one of these samples has
How did they
sugar
know
in
the
it.
first one didn't work? Did you blow out a kid accidentally after the first vasectomy?
No, I got tested.
Oh,
And,
all right. I got a vasectomy, but I never went back. I trusted their work.
Oh, good call.
Yeah. They kind of shied me away. After.
Everybody looks
bring
like
their
famous people to me today.
Bring your samples over
hey,
here.
Dr. Steve, shut up for a second. Bill Burr, what?
Everybody looks like famous people today.
All right, who do you got?
Big A looks like retarded James Gandolfini. No?
Isn't that an oxymoron?
We think he looks like the Penguin.
Urine. I thought you wanted sperm.
He looks like the Penguin from the Batman movie. When fucking Danny DeVito.
I just see the Tor Johnson.
Tor Johnson is Big A, yes. Very good. So everyone is handling in their urine samples?
Yeah, I'm missing some.
Who the fuck filled it all the way to the tippy top? You don't need that much. Bill, could you go over there and check out the urine samples?
Not at all.
Check his prostate, because maybe he couldn't cut it off quick enough because he's getting an enlarged prostate. So jam your finger in his ass while you're drinking his piss.
Hell, if you want to see it, we can
just
do
for
that
his
for
own.
Doug.
That's fucking gross, man.
Big A, how you doing today?
All right, Opie. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Good.
Yep.
All right. And Pat?
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
See my black eye?
Yeah, what happened?
Other
eye. Did he just point at the wrong fucking eye?
Yeah. I'm Lee Heavy Oswald. No.
What? Lee Harvey Oswald had a black eye when Jack Ruby shot him when he was saying, "I'm just a patsy."
I thought I'm sorry. I had to dumb it down for this room.
I thought you said Leaf. Leaf Harvey.
My cat, actually, she was whining for me to pick her up.
Yeah.
And I usually just kiss her on top of the head. And she usually puts her head down for me to kiss her. This time she just whacked me in the, like, right below the eye.
Wow. Okay.
And then it just,
What'd you do to the cat?
Fucked her. What else? No. No, I just put her down.
You didn't swing it around by its tail?
Bad. No. She didn't know what she
Doug,
was
you've
doing.
met these guys, right? You've met Pat and Big A?
Yeah.
Big A? Big A, what? Why you have a button on? What's that about?
Weird medicine.
It's a weird medicine button?
He's wearing a weird medicine button, and we were...
How the fuck does he have more fucking merchandise than the Opie and Anthony show? Well, fucking... magnet. All right, I'll put this somewhere.
Okay, we're testing the urine.
How about Jackie Gleason?
Wait, we're testing already?
No, I'm just testing it while you're talking. What we're looking for is to make sure that none of these samples is dangerous for double-vasectomy Todd to sample. So we're testing for glucose, protein, and white blood cells. So if anybody has white blood cells in their urine, we're going to kick out their sample.
And why would that be bad?
And then all of a sudden that
It'd
guy
be a sign of infection.
And that guy has to leave wondering what the fuck he has. That's great. That's great. Right.
So P.A. John and I are doing this.
Who the fuck's P.A. John?
Come in.
He's on the show, Weird Medicine.
Yeah, you know
P.A. John.
He
I remember
assisted
you.
me
What's up,
with Tippy Tom's
Yeah,
prostate.
sure. And who's the other guy?
You just met him?
Okay, that's
this guy.
Rob from
Bingo,
Elizabethton.
you can peek through the corner of the curtain and not miss this.
Rob from Elizabethton is our version of Stalker Patty.
Why is he?
Well, he started emailing me and emailing me and
Great
emailing
way to
me.
put it, Steve.
Oh, you're a stalker? That's cool.
And then,
I never thought of myself that way.
and he's
Steve
Mr.
does that.
Nervous.
Stalkers never do, yeah.
He's very nervous, Bill.
He's very nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nothing. No,
There's only a million people listening right now.
Demeanor.
Pat.
Few million people listening
That's
right now.
right. Big Yankee fan, Pat.
What's that?
Yankees?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Not a big fan. My brother was a big fan of the Yankees, and I hate my brother, so...
Yeah.
But I don't hate the Yankees.
Okay.
That's usually
I don't really
why you
care.
hate a team anyway, because you hate some fan of theirs that was a douchebag in a sports bar, and well, fuck the Raiders then.
Yeah.
I hate them forever because of you.
Big A? Yankees fan?
Oh, yes, I like the Yankees.
Yeah, you going to the parade?
He's wearing pinstripes.
Probably not.
Well, yes, he is, Pat. Yes, he is. All right, Dr. Steve's testing the...
Yep, we've tested the final sample, and there is one that has a particularly large amount of sugar in it, and then the other three don't.
And everyone is still good? No infections?
Yep, no infections.
All right.
Who could that be?
All right, so we ready? Todd?
I guess.
We need to get Todd on mic.
All right, so...
Ready as I'm going to get.
You're going to be tasting the urine, and then you're going to be able to tell who has diabetes. How many people have diabetes in this room right now, as far as the samples go?
Yeah. Now, only
Your whole
one
staff has diabetes.
I know. These two are type 1 diabetics, and they're under control. They're both on the insulin pump.
Nice.
And then Pat is not. So we're working with Pat on his. But today, I think he skipped his medicine last night.
Yeah. Doctor's orders. Dr. Mengele.
All right, how many samples you got?
We got 4.
Where's the 4 people, though?
This is the least confident
4 people,
delivery
raise your hands.
of any joke ever.
Oh, okay.
This
Big A,
anticipates
Pat,
that he
and 2 of your
usually
guys.
says funny
Okay.
shit, too.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to do the first sample. We need, and there's some wipes over here.
Yeah, please.
For you to cleanse your palate between dips.
Better get a bucket.
Hey, when we're done, can we
Not
do
a
like
bad
a
idea.
Gatorade dump over someone's head with the remaining samples? Weird medicine this Saturday.
Can you win at this
midnight.
game? I don't really
No, this is a lose.
Everyone but me
All right.
can
Let's
win at
fucking
this game.
bet on this at
Are you
least.
serious?
Okay, you want to bet on
let's
it?
Let's
Okay.
have some money. All right. Maybe it's too.
Wait, how can we bet?
Well, you obviously
okay,
know
okay,
Rock's
he-
gonna
Doug,
be
you're a
the
gambler. How do we figure this out? Let's get some betting going.
Yeah.
We know the one is Pat's. He doesn't know which sample it is.
So
Will he
that's
be able
been
to
blinded.
pick it?
So will he be able to pick out Pat's urine from everyone else's? Is the bet?
I got 20 says no.
I have 20 that says yes.
Yeah, it's going to taste like blueberry pancakes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get enough of a taste. Wait, he has to lick it off a swab or
No,
something?
he's going to dip his finger in and
All
then
right.
touch it.
Jesus.
Touch the drop.
You're
to
going
his
to take
mouth.
that. We got to give him 2-1 odds then.
Yeah.
No, just even odds.
I'd say, all right. He's going to be able
All right,
to
let's
tell.
go.
All right, here we go.
Wow, reality just set in. Jesus.
You've never done this before?
No, why would I do this before?
Fuck is
Well, we're
going
going to practice this.
God.
But how do you teach him what to taste for? or
One
whatever?
is sweet. The other ones taste like piss.
Now,
That's all
No,
you
they all
told them?
taste like piss,
now
dude.
real quick. How do you do this? Do
You
you
should have your license
do you,
yet.
do you dip do you dip your finger in like the cop testing to see if
Yes,
it's Coke, or do you,
exactly.
do you start?
No,
just do
he
a
can't.
Shot?
He can't do a shot. That's one of the stipulations from the attorneys. Is he has to
dumb
stick his
attorney.
finger
Fucking
in it.
attorneys ruin everything.
No shit. We should be fucking.
That's what
chugging
happens
this
when you
shit.
ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to not ask. You're right, Pat. We only got fired.
Okay.
Well, it's warm. Jesus.
It's warm.
Todd's
Christ,
dipping his
yeah.
finger.
All right,
Oh, man.
here goes Todd. God, Jesus Christ.
Well, it ain't blueberry fucking pancakes, I can tell you that.
Oh, that skeeved me out. Nothing grosses me out.
Bill, you all right?
No, that's fucking
Yeah, I'm not all right
Dude,
with
that's
that.
fucking
I've seen a
gross.
lot of shit. I don't think I'm all right with that one. He's not all right either.
Bad.
Doug?
Okay, so what is it?
Huh?
Not so bad on the urine. There's the ear pus. Well, nothing
Oh, yeah,
will
we'll talk
ever.
about that after this.
Stop
Wait,
that.
hold on.
Well,
what did it
that-
taste like?
Piss. Yeah, it was
okay.
it was
Describe it.
How do
insipid
you
and
know?
nasty.
How do you know it tastes like piss?
Good question. I don't know. It was kind of like warm light beer with some asparagus in it. The undertones of
Jesus.
crap. Ugh.
And an aftertaste of apricot.
Yeah, kind of like Dr. Steve's wine, really.
A bouquet of ammonia.
Think of the journey that liquid took.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Doug, Dr. Steve makes the worst wine possible. But his label maker is really impressive.
Yeah.
Really impressive. And his bottling technique is
Guy
very good.
drinks urine's making wine.
So what do we do? So he.
Okay, that's sample number 1.
Yeah, that's-
we're going to go through the samples.
That wasn't real sweet, so I'm betting that wasn't Pat.
All right.
Okay.
Keep it to
All right,
yourself.
so that was number 1.
Yeah. All right. Here comes the second one. Todd.
Warmer than the last one.
And kind of honey-like. that didn't just quickly drip off his finger. Jesus.
Damn it.
Fool me once. Shame on you.
Dr. Steve's like a shot girl.
Very funny.
Wow. Was that worse than the first one?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
seems like it.
got urine jello shots.
Yeah. Why was it worse than the first one?
The first one might have been the worst because I wasn't expecting it. But in this one, I kind of knew what was coming, but still, Jesus, that's awful. That is
Yeah, it's
Dr.
urine.
Steve said, fool me once, shame on you.
Anyone want my
funny.
yogurt?
Yeah, and by the way, when we
my
started
yogurt?
this, there were going to be 3 specimens, and you snuck another one in on me. If I make it. God.
Okay, cleanse your palate with the
Hey,
wipe.
Steve, you sick fuck. Why'd you make everyone fill up their thing to the Tippy Tom?
I didn't really give them instructions on that. They did that on their own.
That's Big A's. It's so obvious.
Wow. Okay. I guess I better use a different finger for each one so I don't cross-contaminate, right?
Well, that's what the wipe is for.
That's what the wipe is.
Hold it level.
This
Dr.
gets
Steve.
no easier as it goes along.
Here's the
Yeah,
third
it's
one.
not
Bill.
like shots.
Bill, here you go.
Ah! Jesus Christ. Why would you...
Oh, no. Better get a bucket.
Winner.
No, I'm all right.
Tell me.
There has been nothing sweet on my palate yet at all.
Okay.
So unless the last one is Pat,
Dr.
somebody's winning $20.
Yeah. Can he taste that one again? Because it looked like.
No.
I'm
Come
not
on,
sure.
dude, there's money on the line. You got to do it again.
We got money.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he actually really.
It ain't my money.
If you threw up a little bit in your mouth, it kind of queers the whole test.
No, I didn't.
Are we
I
going
didn't.
back to the third sample?
Sure.
Yeah, go back to the third sample. I think we all saw in the room. I don't know, if that one was accurate, right, Doug?
Right, the acid in his mouth. from
God,
the
so this is third
half
again.
vomit.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah, just to make sure you got it right the first time.
That's right,
Fuck
Dr.
you.
Steve.
This is for the wine joke, isn't it?
You should go all the way to the bottom to see if
Christ.
there's any sediment.
Are you laughing or puking?
Both.
Fuck. He really has a problem with the third sample. That's.
Oh,
go,
man.
You'll
All right,
feel
did you get that one? You
You know what?
feel
By
like
the
that's
way,
a good one?
Just by watching the reaction, I'm going to tell which sample was each guy.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Wow.
Awesome. That would be
Hold
a great
on.
party
Without
trick.
seeing our taints?
Yeah, hold on.
So what would that make him medically? Second opinion?
Boo.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a little
You're
off my
tasting
game.
piss, so it's okay.
Here comes the fourth and last sample. Trying to figure out who has diabetes by tasting their urine.
You're in the
damn it.
money. You're in the money.
Oh, damn it. That was Pat. I'm betting that was Pat because it was just a little bit sweeter than
Because
the
it
rest
was
of
the
them.
last.
Yeah, you're right.
The last piss you drank
Sweet,
is always
sweet
the
victory
sweetest.
over.
Did you taste a little onion in there? I had some onions last
Oh,
night.
they all have onion and.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay,
Bill,
so
you all right?
I haven't even been able to look. I
I know,
looked
I see
one
that.
time.
he did 4 samples,
5.
5 samples, 3 he felt were not Pat's, and the 4th one he thought was Pat's.
Well, pretty accurate because I'm going to say the fourth sample was Pat. By the reaction, obviously. Number 3 was so Big A, and I don't know your two cohorts.
Who's the other pisses? You?
Yeah, raise your hands, guys.
Let me look at your belly. All right, you were number 1, and then he's number 2. So how do I do that? What's his name?
That's Rob. That's John.
John was sample 1, and who? What?
Rob.
And Rob was 2. That's my guesses.
I'm gonna switch that, and I'm gonna say his was 1, he was 2. I'm with you on Big A and Pat.
Okay.
Okay. Initially, I was going to say, no, sorry to Todd, so he'd have to test the one again, but you already pulled that trick on him. Actually, who was number 1? Okay, so you were whoever got him as number 1 was exactly right.
John, I could be a doctor. Let's go. I know I got all 4 now. Because that was the only one I had a problem with.
You got it exactly right. And Todd detected. So we've proven that this is not a myth, that this was a real thing.
Hold on. So who's number 2, Rob?
It was me.
And Big A's 3?
Yep.
You nailed it.
I fucking nailed it. Just
Wow.
fucking reaction.
I want my medical degree, and I want it now.
You go with the diet.
Wow.
See, the diet, because he's like in the best shape, and it was a less of a reaction.
You could go into urology. You'd probably be good at that.
Look at that. Well, I've
You
had
can taste my piss anytime.
I've had a few fingers up my ass in the last few months, so I know a little something about fucking prostates. Trust me.
Really?
I had a little scare. Everything's good though.
Yeah,
a little scare.
But it was nothing. It's always nothing.
Yeah, in
that's
the
why
end,
I don't go.
But for 3 months, I had to wonder if I had something.
That's where they
bad.
check it.
And that's the
Motherfuckers.
feeling you have afterwards when they go, hey, you're all good. So it's like, yeah, well, so then you really didn't need to do that.
I
did
got
you?
paranoid once. I must have had some kind of urinary tract infection. It's just like a fucking touch of infection at the head of my cock, and I freaked out. And I went and they had to fucking jam the metal Q-tip down your cock head and scrape you to fucking test you. And I had nothing. And I was so fucking angry that I went through that. Like, I should have just done, like, everything I've just ignored went away.
You're almost
eventually.
angry you got nothing.
Yeah,
After
I
what they
know.
put
I
you
want
through.
some.
You're like,
Yeah.
what do you mean nothing?
And I was first out on the road, so I was just,
You're going to feel some pressure.
Right. Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
I thought one way that we could end this bit, because there's not a huge payoff other than that.
Well,
Opie
bring
is
the interns
fucking
back
genius.
in. They can close a bit strong.
Well, I wondered if E-Rock would want to smell Double-Vasectomy Todd's breath after that.
Man kiss.
Hang on.
Hold on. Fred from Brooklyn makes a very good point. Let's go to Fred. Fred, how are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning, buddy. What are they going to do next? Taste tongue for cancer? This is fucking disgusting. I'm trying to eat breakfast here.
I'm tired. Is there a cum test? Dr. Steve. Thank you, Fred. Jesus.
Not
Always
today.
good to
Not today.
Yeah.
That's next year.
All right, E-Rock's going to smell Todd's breath. Double-Vasectomy Todd.
Not puke-worthy? Puke-worthy?
In the face.
There you go, bro.
Oh, take another shot.
Take another hit.
One more hit, E-Rock.
Can we do like a...
Come on, E-Rock. Puke is funny for some reason.
Come on, Virus, come up with something.
Puke is funny.
Dude, you have
is
piss
funny.
breath.
Get away from me.
What is his breath?
I didn't go.
What does his breath smell like?
It smells like piss, but
Dr. Steve, can we do a sniff, breath?
Yeah, of course.
E-Rock, are you good for a sniff, breath?
As long as the lawyers are okay with it, because we're going outside the parameters. 4-card Monty with the samples,
right?
And do it again.
That's a good point.
2 out of 3.
No, it was very obvious.
When did this shit come down on satellite radio with all the fucking lawyer shit? Like,
see, when I
this
yell
was
and
the
scream, they
fucking
think,
Wild West.
Thank you,
last
Doug.
time.
Because when I yell and scream, they think I'm fucking nuts. Thank you, Doug.
Well,
for backing me up. It's frustrating as hell. I can't
Is
even
it
tell
fucking
you.
corporate?
Oh, hell yeah, it is.
Excretory humor apparently can be considered still obscene even on satellite. And what the way it was explained to me is that they're worried about some attorney general in Alabama wanting to make a name for himself by saying these
Really?
guys were, throwing
The
urine around the
attorneys
studio.
all worry about what might
On the pay
happen.
service?
Yeah, no, I've...
You've dealt with it, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Ugh. The Man Show, I can't even imagine.
Fucking unbelievable.
I can't even imagine what you guys dealt with.
Shit that you're just jaw-dropping where you go, I'm not even fucking trying anymore.
That's what happens.
We had
That's what fucking happens.
Fucking Rogan might have told you this story, but we had one idea. We were going to do a fucking bring titty dancers and beer to the homeless. Set up a homeless fucking titties and beer camp.
Easy bit.
Do it like a humanitarian beer drop and have a fucking UN-style truck with juggies and the fucking flak jackets. And they said, no, you can't bring them alcohol because these people are alcoholics. And we go, all right, we fucking settle for we'll bring it fake beer with Man Show beer labels. Oh, you can't do that because even fake beer has trace amounts of alcohol, which could cause a reaction. And then it ended with, this is over a course of fucking like 2 weeks of back and forth waiting for word back. It came down to their last note was, well, what if one of these homeless people has AIDS and bites one of the crew? They actually said that, and that's where you go, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do your stupid fucking jokes. And
Lawrence Talbert's homeless.
They beat you down, man. Because you come up with these really creative things that you know will work with the audience, and then by the time that it goes through the lawyer
And
filter,
lawyers fuck up
you
more
actually
shit than censors.
You actually sit here depressed as all hell because you know how good it could be.
Yeah.
Although this one was all right.
And then then the kicker in the end is when it isn't funny, then it's your fault.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. Because then all of a sudden the ratings come out. What happened? What do you mean what happened?
You took the balls out of
Right.
every joke.
Where do I
That's what
start?
happened.
Well, yeah, that's why I had to do that long prelude to this thing to give it social relevance.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. The stuff they think of is like, shut up. Just fucking go away. Go work on something else. All right. What else can we do with Dr. Steve?
What else can we do with urine?
Yeah, can we pour it on people's heads?
Yeah, there's
Or is that a
leftover
problem?
urine.
That we can't do anything
I like
with.
Donut Day a lot, where you can bring home a fucking honey glaze, but Urine Day,
We could dump donuts
all
in.
that leftover piss.
How about we dump donuts in the urine? Steve C is panicking that you
the
will
donut-
do something else with the urine. Fuck.
Diabetic piss mustache.
See, this is the writer's room. Right now we're brainstorming.
Let's table this.
Oh, if I had free reigns, trust me, we would be doing some shit with the urine right
Glazed donut in diabetic piss.
Right. What? Steve C has said he will shut the show down if E-Rock drinks piss. Really, Steve, you're going to shut the show down? That'll be the last.
That sounds like a challenge to me, Opie.
Let me tell you something, Steve. That'll be the last thing you do for the Opie and Anthony show. Trust me. Trust me on that. Ain't shutting no fucking show down, ever. Now I'm pissed.
So to speak.
That's a new thing. We have all these people that are milling about, getting ready to shut the show down at any moment. For dumb shit, by the way. Dumb shit. Nothing even crazy. All right. Thanks, Dr. Steve. It sounds like you're going to have a good show tomorrow night.
Yeah, we are.
What are you talking about?
We're going to talk about a guy whose testicle flew out the window during a masturbation episode at work.
Come on.
What?
No, it's absolutely true.
Came out of his ball sack?
Yeah.
How?
He came that hard. I've done it to a chick.
Dude, you got a much bigger audience now, so blow all your good stuff on our show. Fuck it.
It's a work-related injury. That it involves pulleys and stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, the belt sander. He got his fucking nuts. He was trying to jerk off with a belt sander, and his nuts got caught up in the thing and tore his fucking balls out.
Yeah.
And then he tried to, staple it shut so no one would find out. I know that guy.
Okay, well, I might as well tell the story now.
He's on my MySpace friends.
Wait, he tried to put his ball back in like it's free-floating in there, not connected?
No, it actually
tore his bag open, and his ball flew out. He put his ball back in and tried to staple it shut, and it's not till it went infected and septic that he finally, I guess he couldn't hide the stink from his coworkers, and he finally went to a doctor, and yeah,
he had like a gallon of pus in his ball sack. I mean, when he walked in, he was so embarrassed that he didn't want to go to the doctor. So that's in the medical literature, so we can talk about.
Wow, adrenaline and denial.
And now, do you have this guy on?
No. We were
that
just
would be that'd be a coup.
It would be, and I'm going to work on that.
What about, is it today, Tyra?
Yes, I think so.
Are you going to be talking about the girl with the 2 vaginas?
No.
I think she's got it. Tyra's got her as a guest today.
Oh, she does. Oh. Well,
that's obviously very rare.
Yeah, obviously.
What's that about? Is that a twin that was supposed to pop out?
Maybe a twin that was supposed to be there. You could just have a what's called a septation between, in the vagina that would cause 2 cavities, but not be 2 actual vaginas. I mean, it would be by definition 2.
She just has a real hairy asshole.
A new hole is a new hole.
Fuck it, Pat.
It's like the Lincoln Tunnel.
We got to get you on more, Pat. Somehow we got to get you on more.
We're going to have Rich Voss talking about getting off drugs the old school way. And
enough with Rich. This dumb drug thing. Come on.
He'll be all right.
What is he going to say?
He really is still milking it.
That's what I mean. I'm happy for him.
That's how he got the drugs, milking it.
But he's been, how many years sober?
like Rick Shapiro. Okay, you sucked a dick for heroin, but it's over 20 years ago. You better suck a recent dick if you're going to keep dropping that in your act.
We're all happy for Rich. No, he'll give you good radio.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. And we've got, another guy coming on after him that did it the new school way with Suboxone, and we'll just sort of compare those things.
Ask Rich if he ever eats any red meat.
Okay.
Just do that.
Okay.
That's a story he loves to tell.
Okay.
I haven't had red meat in fucking 28
so I'll get
years.
5 minutes out of that. Okay, thank you.
So he's coming in?
No, he's in Vegas, so we're just going to do a
phone action.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, and then Big A's going to come in and get his his major malfunction diagnosed by a speech pathologist.
What do you think it is?
What do you think it is?
Well, hell, that's why I have a speech pathologist, because I don't know.
Because his brain's there.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Totally there.
Totally there.
Plenty of blood. Look at the vein in his forehead. Fucking getting in there.
I'm paying for their medical shit. When are they going to fucking
What's with the bullfrog gullet? Is that a problem?
What's that?
The bullfrog gullet.
He had
the neck skirt.
Dude, he had a tumor removed from that, too.
Oh, yeah?
Remember that, Big A? Of course you do.
Remember that?
As I'm saying that, I go,
tumor in my neck.
I got to save myself by saying, of course you do. How big was the tumor? Tell Doug.
I think it was that big.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good thing we're on TV.
Did you keep it?
No.
Size of a golf ball, roughly, is what you're. Why would you
that-
keep it? I would keep that, right?
Yeah. This is like put it under your pillow for the tumor fairy.
How much could you get for a golf ball tumor, you think?
That was a matzo ball he swallowed the wrong way.
He really does have a pelican chin now, huh?
Are you trying to lose weight?
Are we swallowing fish whole?
Actually, I am, man. It's not easy, but I am.
Why isn't it easy?
He's got bad sleep apnea, and we got hooked up with a guy named John Gray who works for one of the I can't remember the name of the company that he works for. He's got a band, though. We'll probably have to plug his band on our show, but he got Andrew a CPAP mask for free, and that's going to make a big difference in his ability to be able to lose weight. Because when you've got really, really bad sleep apnea like he does, you're just filling up with fluid, you're sleeping all the time, you're not using energy when you are up, so you're not getting that restful sleep, so you can't drop the weight.
Sure.
So, you look to me like since the last time I saw you that you've dropped some weight.
A little bit.
Yeah. So
I
we're
think
still
it's the
working
vertical
on it.
stripes on his shirt makes him look slimmer.
Steve might need a new prescription.
The big thing is I'm not treating them, but I'm facilitating their treatment. And your money, and for which you won the Weird Medicine Philanthropy Award last year, by
just
the way.
amazing, right?
What
am I going to do next? It's just crazy. I've done it all now.
But these two guys both have jobs, and neither one of them have insurance, and they've got bad medical problems. So we've at least gotten them back into their doctors, and we're funding their office visits and all that stuff.
With his fucking medical bills, the least you can do for me is make sure your urine doesn't taste like syrup.
Well, I was requested.
Oh,
I just didn't take the pills
he
last
didn't
night.
take his pills last night.
Oh, all right. So it set up the bid a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's good to know. Let me say hi to Greg in Austin. Greg.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Dr. Steve, I'm just trying to find out what's the why do you have such a problem with Dr. Kaku? If he started commenting on all kinds of medical stuff, we'd all think he's an asshole. So why do you hate him?
Well,
you know who Michio Kaku is, Doug Stanhope?
No, I have no idea.
He's a he likes the stars.
He never met you, Kaku.
He's into the space thing,
All right.
Yeah.
And, and Dr. Steve knows a little bit about that stuff too, and thinks Michio Kaku, who's known all over the world, is full of shit.
No, this guy's absolutely right. I mean, I'm an asshole for even saying anything about him. I've read his papers, and I mean, he's published in physical journals, and I've never have been. I am the editor of a medical journal, and so he's right. If he started spouting off about medical stuff, I'd think he was a prick. So, it's just I grew up with Carl Sagan, and Sagan was the great, liberator of knowledge, and Kaku just his approach to it is so fairy tale. It's all this, if you go through a toroidal black hole, it's Alice in Wonderland, Anthony. I mean, it's the way he
dumb it down for us.
You think, okay, so us. Alice in Wonderland's a good reference.
Through the looking glass,
yeah, okay.
Well, and what about the
I got to go with them on this one. The same way a comedian can look at a comedian, know it's a hack, even though it's selling out fucking, big time theaters. That's what he's doing. We're like in the hacky doctors.
This is coming from a licensed physician who asked me to bring my sugar checker. I go, you mean my glucose monitor?
And did Sagan know there were more fucking planets out there?
Oh yeah, Sagan was awesome.
He knew there were more planets?
Billions and billions.
I believe he died before the first exoplanets were ever discovered.
But he was already talking about it?
Oh yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
then that's impressive.
Yeah, Sagan was awesome.
All right. We got Yoko Ono on Jimmy Fallon that's worth playing too today.
She was awesome.
That's good?
Yeah, she was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Any Yoko Ono fans in here?
Oh, she's got a great voice.
I can't stop thinking of that now. I'm sorry. I'm starting to bug Sam.
I don't sound like that.
With the high voice. All right, you want to just play this?
Yeah.
There's too many people just staring at us.
I know. I just didn't even realize that there's like 9,000 people in here.
Almost 20 people in here now.
We'll take our urine
cups,
and leave.
Yeah, 3 cups of urine.
Well, you don't have to leave, but get rid of the fucking,
We're talking about Carl Sagan and stuff, but secretly we're drinking piss and rubbing it all over each other. We're just talking about Sagan so the lawyers don't catch on.
We're turn off the show and go bother somebody else.
Like scooping up feces and melon ballers and throwing it around like high life.